today we're going to be talking a little bit about core, and maybe you want new ideas about core exercises that you can use and things like that. And so for me, I don't necessarily do the traditional core exercises. For me, I like carries, I like isometric type movement patterns, and I will show some of these for the core movements. But I think it is important to make sure you're training all the planes of your body. So you have your sagittal, the frontal, and then the transversal. So the sagittal is front and back, so any type of like flexing type movements, and then frontal is side to side, so you have to get the side of your body, and then transversal is rotation. So as you rotate through your body, that's also important. So the spine can move in all those directions. So you want to make sure you're doing at least one exercises for each of those planes for your core. And so this video is going to capture all those three planes and give different variations of those planes in which you can do. So pick the ones that you like. I would say probably just pick one from each plane. And then also as the video progresses, so does the exercises. So it just gets harder and harder and harder for things for you to do. So it's just ideas and just trying to have you think about different ways that you can approach your core exercises. And then at the beginning of the video, I really want to emphasize that you want to control your breath as much as you can. And then the other thing is try to control your core too, because a lot of times when people do core exercises, their low back will round. So just make sure your back is flat. And the start of the video, it's called a dead bug. So I like this movement because it really helps you control your core. And then also you have the feedback. You have the ground itself to tell you whether or not your back is lifting off the ground. So really try to focus on that low back and try to keep your core engaged the entire time. And some of these movements, you don't have to go through the full range of motion because your rectus abdominis or your abdominal muscles, they don't really go through a full range of motion, right? Because a lot of times people will kick their legs aggressively. That's just a lot of hip flexor. So we want to engage the core. So really focus on engaging that aspect in the belly and then on the sides, right? And it doesn't have to be a full range of motion because again, most of that is just your hip flexors. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.